Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are doing our Metrorail Diaries, and today we are speaking to our Regional Manager of the Western Cape, Raymond Maseko. Very welcome, sir.
Good morning, thank you very much.
So we're here today to talk about Transport Month, and you've got a wealth of knowledge with regards to transport then and transport now. So we'd like to ask you, what is your views with regards to this journey that you have had with transport then up until now?
It's been absolutely fantastic to get involved in the transport sector for our country. For starters, the transport of the past was not built as a public transport. So that's why people always continuously refer to Metrorail is the transport of the poor. Metrorail is whenever Metrorail does not perform well, people say Metrorail is servicing the poor, you are hurting the poor. That is correct, but that does not represent public transport. Public transport does not depend on your package or on your pocket or your social status. The manner in which we need to transport people, it should be done in such a way that it is a dignified mode of travel, and that is the transport of now. What we are trying to bring in is a public transport that a CEO of an organization that is JSE listed can use our train to get to their office. Because this is what we need to build that South Africans must appreciate. We are building a public transport organization versus the old connotation of Metrorail is the transport.
It was the first locomotive that came in here. So I'm standing here in the yard and I'm looking at the various modes of trains that we have. Can you give us a brief history of the various ways that transport that the train has seen transformation?
Oh, absolutely. There is a very rich history where we are standing right now. This is the Paarden Island Depot. The Paarden Island Depot was the original steam locomotive depot. All the locomotives used to park here. And all the locomotives used to be, a majority of them used to be actually maintained in this particular, not this yard, the yard next to us. So the yard next to us, when you go to it, you will see there's no tracks. I'll explain how that happened. In 1857, let's start in about 1825. In 1825, with the advent of steam locomotives, then the British decided to launch the first railway set. So the first railway set was launched in 1825 in the United Kingdom. In Africa, the first railway was launched in Egypt in 1857. In South Africa, on the 26th of June 1860, Durban launched their first railway in South Africa from Durban to Point. However, Cape Town had already started in the construction of their railway network, and hence we boast the position of having the very first locomotive in South Africa, which is Blakey, that is stationed in Cape Town. What then happened subsequent to that is the second line to be opened in South Africa was the Cape Town to Wellington line via Estel or via Stellenbosch, and that line was opened on the 4th of November 1864. So that is the transport of them. So